Much for being here. It is March the 14th, and we're going to be here all during the show. I was going to say we're going to be here all afternoon. We will be here all afternoon, but the show will not be here all afternoon. We'll be here for the next 30 minutes, and we're here live, of course, and we will rerun this program at 5:30. So there's people watching at 5:30. Some things may have changed. We got some weird weather going on outside right now. Let's go right to that and talk about it. It's a little bit overcast. It was really warm this morning, and now it's kind of gotten a little chilly, so we've got a cold front moving through. Currently right now, let me get out of here. We'll go up here and take a look at some of the temperatures. We're going to get right to about 62 degrees today, but let's look at some of the temperatures around the area to give you a better idea of what to expect with our forecast that we'll be giving you in just a few seconds. Right now in Gainesville, up there where our viewers are watching us now, it's 53 degrees with cloudy, overcast skies. You can see that ominous looking cloud over there behind that pole over there in the Huntsville station. It is looking quite ominous. You know, we were given the weather yesterday and it said 20% chance of showers, and then they increased that, but as of yet, we have not gotten any precipitation of any importance here right now. But let's go back to our temperatures. Branson, 55 degrees, 56 degrees in Jasper. Eureka Springs is 53 with that sun poking out just a little bit over there. Marshall, 55. Mountain View, 56. Salem, 56 degrees. Mountain Home, 53. And then here in Harrison, it is 56 degrees with some overcast and a little bit cold outside. It's a little bit, almost feels a little damp out there. But currently, for the forecast for today, let me give you what's going to be happening, if I can get that to come up. For today, high will be 62 with partly sunny skies, a slight chance of rain in the afternoon, highs in the mid-60s, southwest winds, or actually south winds, 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the chance of precipitation remains at that 20% chance for this afternoon. 40 degrees for the overnight low with mostly cloudy skies, a chance of rain, lows in the lower 40s, chance of precipitation stays at that 30% mark. And then Saturday, partly sunny skies, a chance of rain, highs in the mid-60s, and a 30% chance remains there too. Mostly cloudy for that evening with a chance of showers low in the 40s, the chance of precipitation remains at 30%. So with that said, we can expect possibly a shower or two wherever you're at. If it's raining, then that 30% is hitting you. If not, it's then the weather forecast didn't work out for you at all. So let's look at what's going to be happening into the Sunday. And you know, we've had some, you know, it doesn't say that here, but they're saying that around the state we may get some snow. But that is a prediction from other weather forecasters that I've been looking at, and the ones that I've been reading up on and trying to get abreast of what will happen in the future. It's very iffy out there, so we're not even sure what's going to happen. But Sunday, it's going to be high 56 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. And then Monday, 55, sunny, 60 on Tuesday. And then we don't have a forecast for Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll get that for you on Monday. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be giving you some updates on some some announcements on sex offenders. We have 2 of those in the Baxter County area that you need to know about. And then we'll be giving you some information on some events that will be happening around the area that's happening fairly quickly this weekend. So that's pretty interesting. We'll do that in just 2 minutes. Stay with us.
So, Bob, how was your weekend?
It was grand.
The new Grand L40 tractor from Kubota. Life is grand.
Twin Lakes Farm and Lawn, Highway 62 West in Mountain Home. For that quality you deserve, call That Print Shop, specializing in professional printing of business cards, letterheads, labels, envelopes, flyers, as well as providing that quality of service for additional printing needs. From designing, typesetting, and printing to collating, trimming, binding, drilling, and folding, That Print Shop can take care of it all. With an experienced and professional staff helping every step of the way, you'll be sure That Print Shop gives you that quality you deserve. For that quality you deserve, That Print Shop, 300 Palmer Boulevard, Mountain Home.
Stretch your tax time dollars at Sleep Mart. Get a king mattress for the price of a queen. Get a queen mattress for the price of a full.
Simmons recliners with several fabrics and colors to choose from, starting at $279. Futon beds with mattress, only $259.
New for 2014. Intuition pressure relieving sleep collection.
Don't forget to ask about their military and senior citizen discounts.
Sleep Mart. Name brand furniture, discounted prices.
We spent a lot of money trying to take care of teeth that we just could not save. Dr. McKeskey provided me with a smile that really works. The implants have worked out wonderful. I wouldn't trade this for anything. Great work done by a real competent staff of people that will be there for you. Got a good smile again. Look forward to that finally. It's been a long time, but wouldn't trade it for anything. In my case, this was my answer.
Welcome back to the Noon Mix. Part of what we do here on the program is to notify people about events that are sent to us in the form of public service announcements from the law enforcement agencies, and it's our wish and intent to inform you, not to scare you or to cause any kind of ill feelings in the public, but we do feel it's necessary to relay this information to you the way we receive it. This was sent to us by the Baxter County Sheriff's Office. Sex offender moves from one address to another, and we want to make you aware of this. Curtis Edward Mabry, also known as C.E. Hozak Curtis Enkel Mabry. His date of birth is January the 25th, 1966. His old address was 2085 Highway 5 South, Apartment 9 in Mountain Home, Arkansas. His new address now is 5506 Highway 5 South in Mountain Home, Arkansas. The offender was convicted of a child molestation in the first degree in 1991. This offense involved an offense engaged in sexual contact with an 11-year-old female acquaintance while he was staying in his, she was staying in his home. Community notification is justified due to the young age of the victim at the time of the offense that this occurred. This person is not wanted by law enforcement at this time. Notification is not intended to increase fear. Rather, it is the belief of the law enforcement agency that an informed public is a safer public. This information cannot be used to threaten, intimidate, or harass sex offenders. Citizens' abuse will not be tolerated. Such abuse could potentially end law enforcement's ability to communicate these kind of notifications, and we stand behind that. Also, this individual here is a registered sex offender and moves from one address to a new address. Loretta Gale Dungeon, also known as Loretta Stacy and Loretta Jones, has moved from the old address of 1020 Sycamore Springs Road in Mountain Home to the new address of 8592 Highway 5 South in Mountain Home. The offender was convicted of sexual assault in the second degree on March of 2007. Documentation indicates that offense involved the offender engaging in sexual contact with a 14-year-old male. Community notification is justified due to the young age of the victim, and at this time, the person is not wanted by law enforcement, and this notification is not intended to increase fear. Rather, it is our belief that an informed public is a safer public. This information cannot be used to threaten, intimidate, or harass registered sex offenders. Citizens' abuse will not be tolerated. Such abuse could end the potential law enforcement's ability to communicate this information to the public. Okay, let's move on, and when we come back, we'll be talking about birthdays and our giveaway in our grand giveaway contest that we have. It is going to get a dinner for two and also a bouquet of flowers from Lena Francis Flower and Gifts. We'll be back in 2 minutes to do that right after these messages.
Introducing the only locally produced, social media driven, weekly noontime live all about you TV show, The Noon Mix. Tailor-made for over 133,000 area homes. The Noon Mix is now coming to you twice a day, live at noon and again at 5:30 p.m. The Noon Mix, with up-to-date weather, local news, area events, birthdays, cool videos, tons of fun, and free stuff. Yeah, free stuff. It's The Noon Mix. Image is everything, and creating a good first impression is of vital importance. Since 1953, Harrison Sign Company has created great first impressions, allowing businesses to project the image they need. From billboards to banners and everything in between. Make a great first impression with the image you need. Call 741-5267 today. Image is everything. Great first impression since 1953, Harrison Sign Company.
If you are planning a social gathering, wedding, reunion, or other event, large or small, the stately mansion and surrounding setting at 12 Oaks is the perfect venue, creating lasting memories of your special event. 12 Oaks, located just 5 miles south of Harrison on Highway 7 South, is the place for private parties, offering exquisite full-course meals to light hors d'oeuvres, live music or DJ services upon request. Known for their attention to detail, experience the difference at 12 Oaks.
What keeps people coming back to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill? It has to be our famous choice hand-cut steaks, mesquite grilled with JT Colton's special seasoning, or our homemade yeast rolls. Everyone has their favorite at Colton's, from steaks to chicken or seafood or burgers and sandwiches, and fresh salads. It could be our endless peanuts. Or maybe it's just a fun place to hang out with friends and family for lunch or dinner.
At Colton's, we know what's at stake.
Welcome back to the Noon Mix. Now we are going into our segment of history, and I guess our director back there will rack up that bumper, and then we're going to get to our birthday celebrations. Got quite a bit to cover this weekend, and we'll be going over some birthdays that will be nationally known. Hopefully, you'll get to know who those people are. Well, let's talk about history. History. We love history here. March 14th. And on this day, in March 14th, 1743, the first American town meeting was held at Boston's Faneuil Hall. And then in 1794, Eli Whitney received a patent for his cotton gin. 1900, U.S. currency went on the gold standard with the ratification of the Gold Standard Act. And in 1914, Henry Ford announced the new continuous motion method to assemble cars, and that revolutionized the way cars are made even today. This process decreased the time it took for a car from 12 and a half hours to 93 minutes. Awesome. 1923, President Harding became the first president to file income tax. I wonder what he paid. Probably didn't pay a whole lot. 1932, George Eastman, the founder of Kodak Eastman Company, committed suicide. 1943, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt became the first United States president to fly in an airplane while he was in office. 1947, the U.S. signed a 99-year lease on naval bases in the Philippines. Also in 1964, a Dallas jury found Jack Ruby guilty of the murder of Lee Harvey Oswald. 1979, the Census Bureau reported that 95% of all Americans were married or would get married. 95% of all Americans were married or would get married. Wow. That's interesting. Doesn't seem factual, but back in 1979, okay, sure. We'll believe any statistics, won't we? Sure will. We'll report him here, that's for sure. 1983, OPEC agreed to cut its oil prices by 15% for the first time in its 23-year history. I think it's about time they start doing that one more time. 1989, imported assault guns were banned in the U.S. under President George H.W. Bush. Okay. 1995, American astronaut Norman Thagard became the first American to enter space aboard a Russian rocket. 1996, U.S. President Bill Clinton committed $100 million for an anti-terrorist pact with Israel to track down and root out Islamic militants. And 2003, Robert Blake was released from jail on a $1.5 million bail. Blake had been jailed for the murder of his wife, Bonnie Lee Blakely. Okay, now let's get to birthdays. Let's do some birthdays. How about birthdays? Yeah, birthdays. And we've got a grand announcement to tell you about who's going to win our birthday announcement. Get up here to our top page. Birthdays around the world. Albert Einstein was born on this day in 1879. Franklin Borman II was the astronaut. He was born on this day in 1928. Quincy Jones, music guy, in 1933. Michael Caine, awesome actor, 1933. 1955, I'm sorry, this is television history. Let's move on to that, and then we'll do our birthdays. Television history, 1955, Elvis Presley was interviewed by Jimmy Dean's Town and Country Jubilee television show. Elvis did not perform on that show, he just was interviewed. 1965, Petula Clark made her American TV debut on the CBS Ed Sullivan Show. 1968, the final episode of Batman aired on ABC. Such great classic television, and we do have Batman on one of our channels. Check it out on hometowntv.net. Check out one of our our 3 different networks, which would have Batman there. Okay, let's get to our birthdays. Let me get up here. Let me go to the first one here. Let's see. This first one here is birthday today. Kathy Mullinex Bass. Today is her birthday. And tomorrow's birthday is, where is he at? Ty Carnellison is his birthday. He used to live in this area. I think he's in Dallas or in Texas or someplace west of us right now. And then after Ty is Katie and her husband. It's not their birthday, or not their anniversary, but Katie's birthday is today. Katie Walkner, her birthday is on today. And then also, this would be Sunday, also on Sunday would be Holly Carson. Holly's birthday is today. And then to top it off, Eric Thompson, there on the right, that's his birthday. Now, the winner of today's bouquet of flowers from Lena Francis Flowers and Gifts and a dinner for two is right there on the screen, Katie Walkner, and we will notify her about that. Congratulations, Katie. I guess you can take your husband out to eat if you so choose, or maybe your best girlfriend or whoever else, your mother or whatever. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about a couple events that are in need of announcing, and then we'll get to some entertainment for the remainder of the show. Stay with us. You're watching The Noon Mix.
I'm a steam table baby, and I want to feed all of you. Yes, I'm a steam table for your food, baby, and I'd like nothing better than to feed all of you. Well, I'll inject your bowl with some sweet cinnamon rolls, yeah. Shoot you full of biscuits and gravy, too.
Bring your appetite to Grice's Grocery and Deli, and we'll show you what Southern hospitality is all about.
Logos on hats, t-shirts, or pillowcases, trophies and plaques for recognition, special occasions, or achievements. T-shirt Techniques does it all, and at prices that might leave you smiling. Improve your company image, support your favorite team, or tell someone how much you appreciate them. With T-shirt Techniques, now you can. Whether in Mountain Home, Harrison, or anywhere, wait no longer. Give T-shirt Techniques a call on their toll-free line today for a free estimate on your next screen printing or embroidery job.
What Let's go out to eat.
But I want to watch the game.
Why not do both? At Brick Oven Pizza Company. Delicious handcrafted pizzas, pastas, signature salads, oven-toasted sandwiches, and desserts. And with 11 big screens, you can see the game from any angle. Live music on select Tuesdays, Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday night, beer specials. Over 60 different beers. At Brick Oven Pizza Company in the Fashion Center Mall, Harrison. Open at 11 every day.
Respiratory allergies and other problems of the ear, nose, and throat affect the lives of millions of people each year.
All that is green is not infection. All that sneezes is not allergy.
Many of the patients at Dr. Bell's Family ENT and Sinus Center of Harrison, Arkansas, have come for the proper diagnosis and management of chronic upper respiratory symptoms. For more information, visit narmc.com.
Welcome back to the Noon Mix. So we want to let people know about an event that's happening next Friday at the Lyric Theater, and it is an event called Celebration of Spring. It's a fundraiser for the Lyric Theater, and it's happening March 21st, starting at 7 o'clock. There'll be dessert and a jazz band there, and tickets are $25 per person. This will go to help support the Lyric Theater. The building itself, we are in desperate need of some air conditioning and heating units up there. So all of this money that we'll be raising for the next duration and until we raise that money will be going to that. We do not want to have the threat of shutting any events down because of uncomfortable conditions inside the auditorium there. So we have dedicated all the fundraising events that we do for the duration of raising that money to the heating and air conditioning units. Help us out by doing so. By either donating some money to that. There is an account at Community First Bank. It's the Lyric Progressive Fund. Go by there and just tell them you'd like to donate some money to that fund, and that will be going to the heating units. Or you can come out next Friday and enjoy yourself at the celebration and fundraiser inside the Lyric Theater. You'll greatly appreciate everyone's patronage. Coming up tomorrow night, Saturday night, wrestling returns to Harrison after a long sabbatical, and it will be Saturday night with different kinds of bouts from Mid-States Wrestling. Starts at 7:30. Come on out and enjoy yourself. They have refreshments and a lot of entertaining times out there. You'll be greatly entertained throughout the time. The tickets are $15 for VIP seating, and you'll also, in that section, you'll also be able to do a meet and greet with the wrestlers and the performers there. $10 admission for all regular seats, and come out this Saturday, tomorrow night, at the Harrison Fairgrounds for wrestling. Also on March 15th, the Mount Tome Parks and Recreational Center is hosting their inaugural Cooper Park Donut Dash, and this is a 5K run, and also it is for a kids 1 mile fun run. Registration for that 5K is $20 before the day of the race. The day of the race is $25. The kid 1 mile fun run is $10 and $15 the day of. There'll be a total team rally race, $60 for pre-registration and $75 the day of the race. For more information, maps, registration form, and there's any kind of description that you need, you can contact the L.C. Salmons Youth Center at 870-424-7275, or you can contact them at jhughes@thecityofmountainhome.com. Also on March 15th, tomorrow, is a cardboard banjo workshop will be held at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. This will happen at 2 p.m. Saturday, March 15th. For more information, you can contact them. Contact Kim Crow-Shaner at 870-580-0979. On the 17th, that'll be this Monday, Bull Shoals Library will be having, the Bull Shoals Historical Society will be having at the Bull Shoals Library, will be having a program by Barbara Klug on exotic birds. If you're interested in that, please attend. That will start at 3 p.m. at the Bull Shoals Library at the Annex area, 870-445-4750. And on March 18th, ASUMH is proud to host the Women in History event, celebrating women of character, courage, and commitment. The focus on this is women in the STEM history. STEM celebrates science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Join them 12:15 to 1 p.m. March 18th at the Gaston lobby of Roller Hall at 1 p.m. March 18th for that event. Or you can give them a call. Call Christy Kern at 870-508-6109. And we want to let people know that, let's see, March 19th and also the 26th, which is a Wednesday, I think. Yes, March 19th on Wednesday, the Harrison City Mayor Jeff Crockett is inviting people to come and have coffee with him to discuss different topics of interest that you may have on your mind. And this will be March 19th, Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. No, 9 a.m. to 11. That's a long coffee break. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And if you missed that, there's another opportunity to do that March 26th, the following Wednesday, be from 7 a.m. to 9:30. So check that out if you'd like to talk to Mayor Crockett about anything concerning you, or you'd like to give some praise or whatever. You can meet him then. We did this. Let's go ahead and take a break. I want to save enough time for entertainment portion of the program, and we'll do that to let you know what's happening this weekend. Stick around. You're watching The Noon Mix.
I'm James Harness, Harness Boot and Shoes. I've sold footwear almost 60 years. I've got 4 girls here that helps me that has plenty of experience. One has been here over 30 years. We have layaway here. As little as $10 holds your purchase. All we ask that you come in about every 30 days and pay some amount. There's no time limit. But we do have layaway, and $10 will hold your purchase. Come and see Harness Boot and Shoes, located in beautiful downtown Harrison.
River Lodge Assisted Living provides an environment in which you are free to be yourself and do for yourself. A 24-hour friendly staff facility offering any level of assistance you desire, which allows for peace of mind and security to you and your loved ones. A variety of amenities, including daily activities, scheduled transportation, a full access spa, plus much more. And the choice of 4 beautiful floor plans makes River Lodge a premier choice in assisted living. The good life starts here at River Lodge Assisted Living in Mountain Home.
When you need tires, you better call Worley's. Worley's Tire and Rental. Tires for all vehicles, all seasons, all jobs. Even lawnmower tires. Yokohama, Bridgestone, BF Goodrich, Cooper, Michelin, Hankook, and the best by Mastercraft. Plus wheels and custom rims, too. Call Worley's. And if you need equipment, don't buy it. Call Worley's and rent it. If you're stranded on the road,
I'm totally stressed out. You better call Worley's.
For 24-hour roadside assistance. That's 743-3609 on North Olive Street in Harrison, next to Powell Feed, and in Berryville.
Better call Worley's.
From the kitchen to your table, you can always count on the freshest foods and the highest quality at Homey Hearth. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, food you'll love at prices you can afford. The toughest task? Deciding.
You should try my favorite, boneless pork chop.
No, try my favorite, the loaded burger.
Actually, who can resist raspberry cream pie?
Homey Hearth in Bellefonte. Call 741-4690. We'll welcome you like family because we're always glad you're here.
In our last segment, I failed to tell you where that coffee location was going to be with the mayor. It's going to be at the Hotel Seville, so you know where to go. Okay, what's happening on channel 26.3? That's our movie channel. We have just a couple of minutes remaining. I'll go through these real quickly. First movie up on 26.3 tonight at 7 o'clock is The Couch Trip. A prominent Beverly Hills psychiatrist, talk show host is having some nervous breakdown, so he decides, with an encouragement of his wife and lawyer, to take a vacation. And then, okay, I need to move on, I'm told. Let's go to the next one. Van Wilder, 2, The Rise of Ty. And then, that was on 9 o'clock, and then 11 o'clock, Agent Cody Banks. I highly recommend this one. This is a very good movie. It's very interesting, fun to watch, almost a comedy. Let's see, where am I at here? Let's close out with this cool video of a amphibian car. I want to let you see this. This is on my wish list. Hope it's on yours. See you next week.